So the Lakers are still inconsistent, but they were able to undo their loss to the Warriors on Saturday with beating the Hawks by 30 points, and the Warriors also losing to the Knicks at home. But in last week's episode, I was in a great mood. I thought the Lakers were back on track. We were having some great momentum, and then no. We followed that up with two horrific losses that we needed to win in order to move up in the standings, and one of them was the biggest game of the season, which was the Warriors game. Now, I understand that the only reason that we lost that game was because AD got injured, because I promise you, if AD plays, the Warriors, they cannot beat us. They got nothing on us. But unfortunately, AD got hurt, he got hit in the eye, and then he couldn't play the rest of the game, and we lost. That's a huge loss too. Like, we needed to win that game. We needed to get the tiebreaker, win the series, but we did not. We're going to have to win more games than the Warriors by the skin of our teeth. Because in last week's video, I said if we're the 7 or the 8 seed, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. And if we're the 9 seed or 10 seed, it's all bad. It's all bad because we're going to be the 9 seed or the 10 seed. And if the Rockets continue to win games, let's hope that it means that the Warriors fall out and not us. You know what I mean? Because that's a new level of bad. But since the Lakers continue to play so inconsistent, we're going to look at the Lakers' schedule to finish out the year along with the Warriors, because we're going to be neck and neck. I mean, it seems like every single night we're fluctuating between 9 and 10 with the Warriors. All the Warriors have to do tonight is win, and they're back up to 9, and we're back down to 10. The Lakers are 2.5 games behind the Suns, and the Suns have one of the hardest schedules in the NBA, so it's not out of the question that the Lakers can't make it to the 8 seed. But at this point, bro, I'm more focused on getting the 9 seed and having home court advantage in the first play-in game rather than going on the road into Golden State, because that's where we're at in the season. That's the new low we've hit, guys. So this is a Lakers channel, so we're gonna do the Lakers first. The Lakers have 13 games left on the season, and the Warriors have 15 games left on the season. So let's get into it. The next Lakers game is on Friday against the Joel Embiid-less Sixers. I think we can win that game. And then we play the Pacers on Sunday. Tyrese Halliburton is not playing good after the All-Star break, so I think we can win that game at home. The Bucks, we're going to be realistic. Let's say that they get their revenge. The Grizzlies, we're going to beat them. Let's just say we lose in Indiana. Beat the Nets, beat the Raptors, beat the Wizards. I don't think that's out of the question. Let's say we lose to the Cavs at home, lose to the Timberwolves, and then this is the new most important game on the season. You cannot lose this game, Lakers. You gotta win this so you can even the season series, so they don't have a tiebreaker. Not to mention that you're paddling with them for the 9 seed. So you need to put an extra loss on their record along with putting an extra win on our record. But so with all these changes, we will be 46 and 36. I think that's pretty realistic. And in order to finish this season with the 46 and 36 record, we need to go 9 and 6 in this last stretch of games. We were so worried about the early stretch of games in March against all these playoff teams. But as you can see, they played pretty good against those teams. They did not play bad. Some games they did, but in most games they were competitive and won. So if the Lakers finish 46 and 36 on the season, what is the most amount of wins the Warriors can get that is realistic? Now, let's get into it. They will be making up a game from early January against the Mavs. We're going to give the game to the Warriors because it's at home. Now, let's get into the real business. They're going to lose to the Pacers after they beat the Grizzlies tonight. Then they're going to lose to the Timberwolves. Let's say you beat the Heat, beat the Magic, beat the beat the Hornets, beat the Spurs, lose to Dallas and Dallas, beat the Rockets, beat the Jazz, beat the Trailblazers. Where does that put you guys at? Okay, so this is why I say that this game right here is so important, because let's say we tie, right? If everything goes down the way I have it going down, the Lakers finish with the tiebreaker and we finish with the 9 seed over the Warriors. So in order for this to happen, the Warriors have to finish this last stretch of games with an 11-4 record. I don't think that's too out of the possibility. So the season is definitely not over yet. There's still life. It's a very little bit of life, but there's still life left. I think we're only down to 2 teams that we need to keep a close eye on in the standings, and that is the Suns and the Warriors, because the Suns are the 8th seed and we would like to be the 8th seed, and we do not want the Warriors to jump us to be the 9th seed because we don't want to fall any further back in the standings. But the games that they have in this next week are against the Sixers, Hawks, Spurs, and the Spurs again. So maybe they could lose to the Sixers or the Spurs once, but even though they got a tough stretch to finish out the year, I think that they will get enough wins to finish ahead of us in the standings. So with that being said, the Lakers got to get their shit together. They got to get their head on straight because we got to finish with the 9th seed, nothing lower. Hopefully something higher than the 9th seed, but I'll be satisfied with the 9th seed. But I think that's all my thoughts, man. Thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and turn post notifications on. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. And I'm out, man. Peace.